Well, hello, and welcome to the weekend edition of the Tao Manifesting Tarot. What that means is we do something today that we don't do the rest of the week. We take a look at the Tree of Life. Everybody, health, wealth, and happiness for the week ahead. Health, wealth, and happiness, very important stuff. And we begin here with the vice versa deck. So let's just get to her. Take a look at the week ahead for you. Manifesting health, wealth, and happiness. All right, here we go. Here is health. Here is wealth. And happiness. Okay, good. And we'll use to clarify with the oracle cards. And we're off and running. Health, wealth, and happiness for the week ahead. Okay, here we go. Health. Wealth. And happiness for this first full week of June 2022. So let us begin, shall we? Health. And this is where we start off. This is the Five of Wands. And it is in reverse. But the Five of Wands basically says in terms of health, you're not satisfied with the results. You're not happy with the results. You're working in that direction. But at this point, it seems to be a lot of effort and not much in the way of producing benefits. Don't give up. Okay, this is the Wands card, so Wands are always enthusiasm, positivity, but you're not there. Okay, you know you want to work on your health. It's just maybe it's how you do it. Maybe you need to change your plan. Maybe you need a plan. But it's something that you're giving some serious thought to. There's no question about it. And the oracle card to explain says peace. Ooh, that's interesting. So what that tells me in regards to your health, yes, you're unhappy with what you are doing or you need to do something about your health. And the best way to begin is with a sense of peace. Okay, be calm about it. Don't worry. Don't fret. Don't get all cranked up. Know that you will bring something to the table that will improve your health situation. Okay? So it may not be anything that serious, and then again, it may be. In any event, your health regime is not satisfying you. You have to change it somehow. And one of the easiest ways, best ways to change it is bring with it or with you a sense of peace. So that's health. Wealth, well, that's a different story. Now we're looking at the Seven of Swords, and it's in reverse. You feel as though somebody's taking wealth from you. Something that you value has been kept from you or taken from you. Now, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a promotion, maybe it's just an attitude in regards to money, possessions, things like that. But you are in the process of working, just like with your health, apparently with your wealth, you feel that something is missing. And somebody else is largely responsible. Or you're buying into their message, you give them the power to take away your your worth, your self-value. Alrighty? So, the Oracle card says enchanted gifts. Okay? So if you think something is missing, give it to yourself. Okay? That's the key. Don't depend on anybody else or anything else to validate you, to give you value. You do that for yourself this week. Alrighty? Easier said than done, I understand, but that's the message. So we have health, we have wealth, and now we go to happiness. Not a very happy card. This is a situation where we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Eight of Swords generally has to do with restriction, lacking direction. You feel powerless, trapped. You have limited beliefs. And yet, if you were to flip this card around going forward, not in the reverse, you would see that there's very little holding her back, except her. Yes, of course, she's got the blindfold. Yes, of course, she's bound, tied. And then she's got the swords around her, but she could stand up and walk out and be free. It is her limiting beliefs that are keeping her from being happy. It is her mental restrictions that make her feel powerless. Okay, she's doing it to herself. And so that being the case, in terms of your happiness, what's preventing you from being happy? Okay. The Oracle card says time for a nap. So, rest and rejuvenation, but more to the point, taking very much a neutral position right now. Not working so hard to be happy, not demanding so much that I have to be happy, because you're working yourself up. Relax. Take it easier. Realize that you have happiness in your grip right now. It's simply a matter of you recognizing that fact and moving forward with that very same idea. So in terms of health, there is something that you need to change, something that you need to add. And the biggest point might be just a sense of peace. When it comes to wealth, you have allowed someone or something to take away your sense of self-worth, give yourself the gift of value. And for happiness, you have been stopping yourself or letting your beliefs, your false beliefs, keep you unhappy when, frankly, it's right around the corner. It's a gift. So this is a week, apparently, where you, as we got out of the Mercury retrograde, and now Saturn has gone retrograde, where you are limiting you. Give yourself the gifts of health, wealth, and happiness. You can do this. Thumbs up for the folks at YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. So that's the Tree of Life. Tomorrow we're back to the usual format, but I love doing this once every week. It gives you a nice rounded picture. So between today for the Tree of Life and tomorrow back to the Tao Manifesting Edition, I wish you peace and blessings.